In the face of conflict, our hearts ache with the immense suffering around us. The images of people huddled in bomb shelters, the haunted eyes of those in war-torn areas, and the desperate plight of refugees fleeing crisis zones are stark reminders of the human cost of conflict. The crisis in Ukraine, the ongoing turmoil in the Middle East, each conflict echoes with the pain of countless individuals. These are not just distant events. They are the lived realities of people who endure unimaginable hardships every day. Buddhism offers a path through this darkness, beginning with empathy. It teaches us to cultivate a deep sense of compassion and understanding for all beings, recognizing their suffering as our own. It asks us to open our hearts to the suffering of all beings, regardless of their background or beliefs. This universal empathy is the cornerstone of a more compassionate world. Acknowledging this shared human experience is essential. When we come together, sharing meals, stories, and moments of connection, we build bridges of understanding and solidarity. Every mother fears for her child's safety. The instinct to protect and nurture is universal, transcending borders and cultures. Every father carries the weight of responsibility. The desire to provide and ensure a better future for one's family is a common thread that binds us all. Every child deserves to grow up in a world free from violence. The laughter of children, their joy and innocence, should be protected and cherished. When we remember our common humanity, we begin to chip away at the walls of division. Acts of kindness and solidarity remind us that we are more alike than different. Empathy allows us to truly see the other not as an adversary, but as fellow travelers on this earth. It is through these moments of connection that we can foster a sense of global community. We begin to understand that peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of understanding and compassion. True peace is built on the foundation of mutual respect and empathy. It is from this understanding that true dialogue and ultimately lasting peace can emerge. By embracing empathy, we pave the way for reconciliation and unity, creating a world where all can thrive in harmony. In the midst of conflict, narratives often harden. The stories we tell ourselves and others become rigid, reinforcing the divide. Sides become entrenched, viewing the other through a lens of fear and distrust. The barriers between us grow taller and the chasm wider. Buddhism offers a powerful antidote, the sharing of personal stories. This practice encourages us to open up, to reveal our true selves. When we dare to share our vulnerabilities, our hopes, and our fears, something remarkable happens. We create a space where empathy can flourish. We begin to see the humanity in those we once considered adversaries. The act of sharing personal stories breaks down the walls of prejudice and misunderstanding. Imagine a Ukrainian woman sharing her story of fleeing her home, the fear palpable in her voice. Her words paint a vivid picture of her struggles and resilience. Then, imagine a Russian mother recounting her son being sent to war, her heart heavy with worry. Her story is filled with the anguish of uncertainty and the pain of separation. In these shared moments of vulnerability, walls begin to crumble. The stories we share become bridges, connecting hearts and minds. We recognize the common thread of human experience that binds us, transcending political borders and ideological differences. These stories remind us of our shared humanity. Sharing stories is not about erasing differences or condoning violence. It's about acknowledging our diverse experiences and finding common ground. It's about fostering empathy and understanding. When we listen to each other's stories, we begin to see the world through different eyes. It's about recognizing the human cost of conflict and inspiring a shared commitment to peace. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the consequences of division. Through these acts of courageous vulnerability, we can begin to rebuild trust and lay the groundwork for reconciliation. By sharing our stories, we plant the seeds of hope and healing. As we continue to share and listen, we create a tapestry of interconnected lives, woven together by the threads of our stories. This tapestry becomes a testament to our resilience and our capacity for compassion. In the end, it is through our stories that we find the strength to move forward, to heal, and to build a future where understanding and peace prevail. The path to peace is rarely linear. It twists and turns, much like a winding path through a dense forest or a river with countless bends. Each step forward can feel like a journey into the unknown. It is often fraught with setbacks, frustrations, and seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Climbing a steep mountain or navigating stormy seas with large waves can be daunting, but these challenges are part of the journey. Buddhism offers a vital tool for navigating these challenges: the principle of non-attachment. Imagine a Buddhist monk meditating in a serene garden, or a lotus flower gently opening to the world. These images embody the essence of non-attachment. This doesn't mean we become indifferent to suffering or abandon our values. On the contrary, it means we can comfort those in pain and hold our hands in prayer while still maintaining a sense of inner peace and balance. Instead, it encourages us to release our rigid attachment to specific outcomes and approach negotiations with an open mind and a flexible spirit. Picture a hand letting go of a dove or releasing sand into the wind. These acts symbolize the freedom that comes with non-attachment. Clinging tightly to preconceived solutions or past grievances only fuels the fires of conflict. When people argue in a meeting or clench their fists in anger, they are trapped by their attachments. Non-attachment, however, allows us to step back from these entrenched positions and explore creative solutions that benefit all parties involved. It enables a diverse group of people to brainstorm together and find common ground, leading to a handshake between opposing sides. It encourages us to ask, what if there's another way? What if the solution lies in a different perspective? Much like looking thoughtfully at a puzzle or considering the possibilities of an open road leading to the horizon. What if peace requires us to let go of our need to be right? Taking a deep breath and relaxing, or waving a white flag, can be powerful acts of surrender that pave the way for true peace. By releasing our grip on fixed outcomes, we open ourselves to the possibility of unexpected breakthroughs. A sunrise over a peaceful landscape, or opening a door to a bright room, can symbolize the new beginnings that non-attachment brings. We create space for dialogue, compromise, and ultimately, reconciliation. When people sit around a table in discussion and two hands come together in agreement, it is a testament to the power of non-attachment. This spirit of non-attachment is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength and wisdom. Standing firmly with a calm expression or witnessing sunlight breaking through clouds at a mountain peak, we realize that non-attachment is a profound strength that guides us through life's challenges. Trust is the lifeblood of any peace process. Yet, rebuilding trust in the aftermath of conflict can feel like an insurmountable task. Buddhism reminds us that honesty and transparency are the cornerstones of trust. When parties are willing to acknowledge past mistakes, openly address grievances, and engage in dialogue with sincerity, they begin to rebuild the shattered foundations of trust. Transparency doesn't require divulging sensitive information or compromising national security. It's about approaching negotiations with a spirit of openness, honesty, and a genuine desire to find common ground. It's about acknowledging the suffering caused and expressing a sincere commitment to finding a better way forward. When parties approach each other with this level of transparency, it fosters an environment of mutual respect and understanding. While the road to peace is long and arduous, each act of honesty, each gesture of transparency, serves as a stepping stone towards a future free from conflict.